So I just finished unpacking my bag like a week later. It's the Tuesday after Book Harvest, yes. But I figured I should go ahead and make a Book Harvest recap video. I wanted to vlog, but as you'll see, I was pretty busy. So we're gonna do a recap instead. I'm on my way to Book Harvest and I'm taking you with me. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
I got to work quite literally as soon as I touched down. This was my first time taking the train, the like monorail from the airport to downtown Chicago, and it was pretty easy. I did ask a lot of questions, but overall it was pretty easy to like figure it out, so that was cool. But I took the train. I got to the airport, I got my bag, I took the monorail train thing to downtown Chicago, and then I took a short like little Uber. It was like 10 minutes from the place that the train dropped off to the actual hotel. So that saved me a lot of money. I was very glad I did that. And then so like as soon as I got to the hotel, I got straight to work. Clio had already put up their banners and then they had already signed their books, I'm assuming like prior to sending them to the hotel. So most of what we did was packing the pre-order bags. We just finished setting up Clio's table and packing the pre-orders. So we're gonna check into the hotel and oh yeah, and wait, my badge. But we're gonna check into the hotel and I think get freshened up and then go to dinner. Yay! I am back in the room. I am already in my covers and I am ready to read and go to sleep because we have a big day tomorrow. It's Book Harvest tomorrow. I'm very excited, a little nervous, but mostly excited. Good night. I finished All Superheroes Need PR on this night and it was so good. It was like, so first of all, so freaking funny. A lot of heart, a lot of heat, like anything that you would expect from Elizabeth Stevens. It was really, really good. Can't wait to read the second one. And then this was also my first time ever trying Spam. I was vegetarian for a while and then pescatarian, and then I added chicken back into my life, but I have not had a real actual hot dog in years. And that the Spam kind of tastes like it reminded me of that hot dog taste. I was like living for it because there are fake hot dogs, and I have now like I've been trying to inch my way into turkey and turkey hot, like they're just not the same. So I really enjoyed that dinner. And then the next morning Cleo and I ate breakfast at our hotel and then they had a panel, so I took some clips for
There
them.
are so many. And I'm gonna forget a lot, and then I'm gonna remember like an hour from now, and I'm gonna be really upset. But like off the top of my head, Heather Nix is here. She's wonderful. She writes sapphic romance. Definitely check her out. Ashley Bennett is also great. Love Muscles and Monsters. Oh my God, who else? There's so many people.
Catherine Moon.
Yes, Catherine Moon. Love Catherine Moon. Petra Falerno.
Tiffany
Yes.
Roberts.
Okay, after this, I think it was lunchtime. Yes, because I didn't eat. I was not hungry because we had literally just ate breakfast. So I just had a side salad because I was like, I don't know the next time I'm going to eat. Let me eat something. And I was like, vegetables are probably a good idea. But I quite literally just ate a side salad and then it was time for the signing. We just finished the first signing. Today's Friday. So the first signing of Friday for Book Harvest, it was a lot of fun. We were busy almost the entire time. I am very tired. Oh, can you hear that? That's the sound of my feet crying. But it was a lot of fun and I just basically got to talk about books that I love for 5 hours. So can't complain. We did have dinner plans, but I think we're gonna just stay in and order, or I might go to a restaurant and just bring a book. I don't know, it depends on if we want to eat the same thing. And I think I might work some. I feel like I could get at least a good 300 words in if I really put my mind to it. But the question is, do I want to put my mind to it, or do I just want to relax? I don't know yet. But that is the update. We had a lot of fun. I didn't get any filming done because I was busy, like I said, almost the entire time. And when we weren't, we were like literally just sitting. it was a lot. Lots of energy, lots of emotion, just like being on 10 for people. Again, no complaints, but it was just a lot. So yeah. So Saturday was 2 signings. I filmed absolutely nothing. We were busy. I was dead on my feet. Like, again, I had so much fun, but like being that like excitement up to here for so long, eventually you just crash. And after we packed up everything in Cleo's car, I would have gone straight to bed without eating. Like, I was that tired. But Meg had asked me to meet her at CM Nescosta's event. CM Nescosta had an event at the Book Harvest, and it was like right next to the costume party. And if you went, like, you got a book, and then I think she ended up like signing the books and things and taking pictures, and it was this whole big thing. And Meg wanted to give me an arc of all superheroes need photo ops. Excuse me. And she wanted me to meet her there to take a picture with Erin, because she was going to use that picture for like, because I think she's Elizabeth's PA. So she was going to use that for content. So I was sitting there at the event waiting for Erin and waiting for Meg to be done. And I saw this. Right?
The way downtown feels really
So freaking cool. So freaking unreal. Like, I still can't wrap my head around like how it works, but that was so cool. If you've never read CM Nascosta's books, you need to. But that was just so freaking wild. So what else? So it was the costume party that night. I did not attend, but while I was waiting, like, I got to people watch, and it's so cool seeing how creative and how talented our readers are in this community. So that was really cool. What else? So the next morning, we ate breakfast with like a big group. Small group? I don't know. There was like 6 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there were 6 of us eating breakfast.
Yay, that looks so good.
Wow. Cleo. Oh no. I mean, we could run him over. He has 10 points. Cleo and I are on our way to King Spa. I highly doubt that I'll be able to film in there, but maybe I might. I don't know. We'll see. But we are very excited. It is a 24/7. Oh, you get to baby. 24/7 place. So it's really interesting. I think we both want to get a massage. Yes. And then just see what else is there. There's a lot of amenities. So, did you know about Korean spas? Because I didn't. Cleo didn't. We walked in there like, oh my God, we were like, we have like already committed to like, we got over it after a while. But like, we were so like taken aback. We just didn't expect it. We had no idea that like what it meant to go to a Korean spa. But that's that. We had a great time. I did a body scrub thing, and my skin actually still feels really smooth, but and then I think Cleo did a facial. I think they did a facial, and then I did a 40-minute massage. And we ate there. The food was good. I got I got other stuff, but I got a scallion pancake, and it was so good. And then yeah, so that was that experience. So after the spa, we went back to their apartment and we just ordered boba. Actually, now that I think about it, we didn't eat dinner that night. I was so determined because like I did not end up writing at all that weekend. So I was so determined that day or night really to get some work done. So we just sat on the couch and I don't even know how long we were working, but I got 2.5 chapters done. I was so proud of myself. But also it was really cool. Like Cleo is one of the authors that inspired me to like actually like reading her Creature Cafe series. I was like, oh, like I can do this. Like I need to get off my fluffy butt and do something. If anybody gets where that reference is from, you and me are cool. But anyway, so like problem solving with like next to and with the person that inspired me to write, or one of the people at least, was so precious to me. I really appreciated that. And is that a bunny? There's a bunny in my front yard. Oh my God. Anyway, hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. So the next day was my day to leave. So I helped her like pack some Patreon packages for her Patreon people, and then we just ate lunch and I went to the airport. So it was really kind of chill. I usually try, when I go on like trips like this, I usually try to like get out in the city and do things, but this was more of a work trip, and also the times right now, not too cute. But I feel like it went the way it was supposed to. It was a really good weekend, and I got to see some of my very good friends like Erin and Sarah, and meet other people who I'd talked to before and had never met in person, like Esther and Meg, and it was a great weekend. April, I've met her before, but it was nice to see her again. I was gonna say April, but I was like, no, I saw her at a Polygon. But anyway, it was a great time, and I feel like I learned a lot, which was really good because the next weekend, last weekend, was my first signing at Ban This Book Fest in Ferndale. So that went really well, and I think I was definitely a lot more prepared because I had just done Book Harvest the weekend prior. So yeah, overall, it was a really great time, and I would definitely want to go again. I think that they are doing a new venue next year, and I think that that's going to help a lot with like ADA issues that we had this year. So I'm excited. I'm excited to attend again, whether as a reader or an assistant or an author myself. I don't know what the future holds, but yeah, it was a good time, and that's that. OMG, I'm so sorry. I almost forgot to give you guys a book haul. That is so my bad. So let me pull the stuff out. I brought this with me. I already bought this. You guys saw it in the video, but Meg did give me All Superheroes Need Photo Ops. I meant to pack this in my carry-on so I could read it in the airport, but I accidentally put it in my check bag, so I haven't read it yet, but I will, obviously. I did stop by Yin Quiros's table. She's the one author that I was like, I need to see them. So I stopped and got that. Let's turn this around, actually. I did get Evelyn Lee's Elevator Pitch. I'm so excited to read this. I just want to check. Yeah, you guys can see. Okay. I blacked out and accidentally bought oh my God. 2 of the exact same book. They just have different covers, and I didn't notice that at the time, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. This is a bunch of art in there. This is the book that you got if you went to CM Niscosta's event that I was telling you about, and this is basically Morning Glory Milking Farm, but from the MMC's point of view, and I haven't read it yet, so it was really exciting to get it. Let's do Cleo Evans. I picked up mine. This has art on the inside. Is any of it okay to show on YouTube? Let me see, hold on. I doubt it. Yeah, I can't show that. Okay, we'll just do this. There's art on the inside, okay? And then I have this book already, but I didn't have this cover because I wanted to buy all three of them at the same time. So Broken Beginnings, Stolen Chances, Hidden Roots. And then I brought this from home to get signed. I didn't get any of them signed, by the way. Brought this from home to get signed. I had absolutely no time whatsoever. I plan on doing a video about this book because I did want to read it for myself. There was a lot of controversy that came out about this. And I bought it on Pango Books and I read it myself because I wanted to see. And I really enjoyed this book. But my point being, I have a video coming out about that later, eventually, at some point. Someone handed this to me. They just shoved it in my hand and I took it. So that's that. Miranda Sapphire is my editor. So I was so excited to, one, meet her in person, and then two, get her book. Like I said, I wanted to get these books signed. A Light in the Dark is also her book, but I was not able to go back to the hotel and grab them. So I did get some more. This isn't her newest book. This is her newest release, Orn and the Real Girl. And then I also wanted to get Hope Like Heck and All or Nothing. And then I got to meet the Jessica Cage. And this was her only book that she had because everything else was sold out already. But I didn't know that this FMC, her name was Whitney. So I was like, oh my God, that is so freaking cool. Golden sprayed edges and oh snap. Okay, nothing on the end papers, but hold on. There we go. I just wanted to show that. That's so pretty. Okay, and then might as well show off, because again, I blacked out at Fallon English's table. This is the biggest piece of art that I got. But there's other art in that little blue package you saw. And then I figured, since I'm not making a video about Ban This Book Fest, because I was just too busy doing my own thing, I wanted to shout out the books that I bought there in this house. Anthology. It's thriller, we'll say that. Thriller suspense. Steamy on Set by D.S. Walls. Got to meet her there. Sunset Year by C.J. Ellison. Met them. This is not a romance, they said. It's platonic love. And I was like, oh my God, yes, give this to me. But they said that they will write romance like soon. And then I met Sloane Spencer. I was actually on a panel with them. Oh, that's work. Gotta get back to work. But here's Every Move You Make. I was like, who's saying guys?